Hey you guys. Okay, so now I am going to continue with my theme of making my holiday treats. I'm just making things back to back. Right now I am about to start prepping my chocolate to make chocolate covered peanut clusters, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered cashews, and then I'm going to dip all the other things that I made in chocolate. So I'm basically just going to show you how I prep my chocolate. It's going to be the same way I prep my chocolate for my chocolate covered fruit, so check out that. I'm the recipe for that. But basically in a double boiler I am mixing almond bark, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and shortening, and I'm actually making white chocolate, so this will basically be almond bark as well, and then that's just basically like a little, maybe 2 tablespoons of shortening. So I'm just going to be doing this at the same time since I have a lot to do, and I'm just basically just going to melt this down in a double boiler. Again, same as I did with my chocolate covered fruit, and once this boils down I will just basically show you how I go about dipping it. Real easy and quick. Okay, so while my chocolate is boiling, I went ahead and prepped my peanuts and cashews. These are just regular cocktail peanuts and then regular salted cashews. And as you can see, they are I basically just put them in clusters. So you can just see that they're just in clusters, and I will be pouring the chocolate over, and I'll let you see how I do that. So I just want you to see how I prep. I try to do several things at once. When you're making a lot, try to utilize your time. There is no waiting time, no free minutes. So, you know, if you're waiting for something, the chocolate to boil, be making the peanuts at the same time. Stay busy so this doesn't take forever. It's still going to take a long time, but utilize your time, you guys. Okay, so I will, once the chocolate melts, I'll show you how I go about putting everything together. Okay, so my chocolate is completely melted, and you'll know it's melted by that nice, creamy, thin, smooth consistency. And same with the white chocolate. So now I am ready to start my clusters. And this is so easy. I mean, basically all you do after you have had your clusters formed, you just, it's kind of messy, but get it as close as you can to chocolate. Get a good spoonful, and you basically just lay the chocolate over the nuts. And that's basically it. And you want to kind of do it thin. You want it to try to cover most of the nuts, and let that cool. I'll show you the same with the white chocolate. And you just get the spoon and just let it nicely coat. And that is pretty much it. So I'll continue to do this. I'll do the same thing with the cashews, and I'll just kind of show you how it looks as I go through. So these are the cashews, and I'm wrapping up with that. I just wanted to show you a quick little trick on you know how they kind of make it look like a design with the other color chocolate. So since I have both white and chocolate, I am going to basically just swirl a little of my white chocolate onto my chocolate. My primary reason for doing this, not necessarily just for the design, is an indicator to show the difference from the peanuts to the cashews. But it's cute too, so. And basically you just, you know, just kind of whip it over there, just really lightly. You just dip your spoon in there and And then I'll do the same with the chocolate. We'll start with the pretzels in just a second. Okay, so along with all the other chocolate things that I'm making, I decided to make sure I dip peanuts. And if I haven't told you guys this before, when the chocolate gets to melt and I go chocolate crazy, anything I can find in the house to dip in chocolate, I start dipping. So with the pretzels. Pretzels are really, really easy. Basically just take a good amount, a good handful, and I completely dip them in the chocolate, and I basically just scoop them out one by one and lay over the parchment paper. And just try to give them a good shaking off so it's not a real thick chocolate consistency over them. And that's basically it. Now I'll do the same. I'll do some white chocolate ones to have a variety. And that's basically it. So that is chocolate covered cashews, peanuts, and pretzels. And I'll show you a couple of how I do it, and I'll take a picture of the end result. So that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.